This is the KVUE TV Newsroom, where editors, producers, reporters, and video storytellers assemble the stories you see on our newscasts every day. For 50 years, KVUE has been presenting the news of the day, and in that time, some of the best journalists in the business have taken part. Richard Goodman, who later became an Austin City Council member, was the station's first newscaster in 1971. By the 1980s, KVUE went to a co-anchor format with Kate Kelly and Ron Oliveira, along with weathercaster Tim Ross and sportscaster Hugh Lewis. Kate moved on to San Francisco to anchor the news there for many years. She's now retired. Margie Reedy was another popular KVUE news anchor. Margie left KVUE and became a newscaster in Boston. If you missed our interviews with former newscasters Judy Maggio and Ron Oliveira, you can check them out on our KVUE YouTube page. Among the many reporters who covered the news, the honor of who worked here the longest goes to Karen Sonleitner, who reported news on KVUE for 18 years until she left in 1993 and became a Travis County commissioner. Karen and KVUE were pioneers when she started here in the late 1970s.
We take it for granted now. But there was a time that when women were not really doing the hard news stories of the day. And there were many times when I would go on stories around the state or in other cities, I'd be the only woman on that story. And that's now changed. It used to be that I would be called a woman reporter. Now we're just called reporters.
And no report about KVUE's pioneers would be complete without mentioning Dick Ellis, a KVUE newscaster and reporter throughout the 80s and 90s. Sadly, he passed away in 2019, but will always be remembered for his outstanding work as a journalist and as a friend and mentor for all of us. Of course, there's no way to honor all of the people who were on camera or behind the scenes who were all part of KVUE's 50-year history. And here are some of the faces, some familiar, some not so familiar, of those whose hard work and dedication have been responsible for the success of KVUE, still going strong as we enter the year 2022. I'm sure they would all agree with the wishes of former KVUE newscaster Judy Maggio.
Happy 50th anniversary, KVUE.